Good evening, everybody. My name is Vince Buchanan. This is going to be my first time doing a live stream, and I'm here to talk to y'all about the famous Mandela Effect verse, "The wolf shall dwell with the lamb," which is Isaiah 11 and 6. So, let me do a quick little reading of it before I get started in this video, okay? Let me see. This is the KJV, King James Version Bible, okay? Got a cross on it. This is a Bible that I got from my cousin. R.I.P. to her. I'm gonna miss her. Well, but anyway, let me not get sentimental with y'all, right? Um, Isaiah 11 and 6. The wolf shall also dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid. The kid is a young goat. Uh, um, and the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and the little child will lead them. Okay, so first of all, let's get into the interpretation of this verse, which is commonly said to be that this is talking about a day of peace amongst natural enemies or prey and predator, right? In human terms, that could be people who are nefarious and narcissistic or generally people who are seen as bad, right? Right. And also the people who are kind hearted, act upon goodwill and the will of God, etc. Right? Good people. So the peace amongst good and bad people of the world, right? That's good. But now let's get into Mandela effect part of it. Now, oh, and also the weak and the strong. That's another one. Peace amongst the weak and the strong. So, so to say, unity and solidarity between those two parties, the weak, the strong, the good, and the evil. Unity and solidarity, basically everybody helping out each other, such as the days of Eden, right? Because in the days of Eden, we had uh, goats and leopards, wolves and sheep, or lions and lambs, like how the original verse went, right? But anyway, in the days of Eden, they was all in peace. So it's like a returning to that in a sense. But anyway, so let's get on to the part about it being, Mandela affected. That Mandela effect was the lion shall dwell with the lamb, and then the rest of the verse goes as follows. And the word that got changed was from lion to wolf. Why did that happen? Well, many people say that it was the forces of evil, which is Hashatan, Satan, if you will, Lucifer, all these negative entities, the basically the left hand of God, if you will. Why do I say the left hand of God? Well, this is why. It says that Christ shall abide on the right hand of God, right? And a lot of people say, oh, well, with the Illuminati people, they always gravitate towards left eye symbolism, right? Right. So we could say because God, Yahweh, or Yahweh, created all things, which is a fact, and He is in all things, which is a fact. He has His purpose for all things, that is a fact. There ain't nothing that happened that will happen or will ever happen without Him giving the okay. This is a fact. Think of in the days of Job. Think of what happened to him. All right. What done happened to Job? He got so many tests He got to a point where he just cursed his own birth, but he still gave glory to God, right? And God said, yeah, okay, go ahead, Satan, test Job, because I know that he is my faithful servant, right? Why do I bring up Job? Well, you can think of the Mandela Effect as a test that really messes with people's psychology, right? Make people look crazy, make people feel crazy, right? Everybody tripping off Mandela Effect. It's like a mental test. So it's not as bad as what Job got, of course, but it's pretty trippy. Now here we go. If that's true, which it is, if you really get down to the, if you really think about it, this is all just my opinion, but you never know. Maybe it's true. I think it is. Anyway, if you get down to it, man, you gotta think of it as this: why would God choose to specifically pick that verse and those animals to change and switch around? Why from the wolf? I mean, excuse me, the lamb, the lion to the wolf with the lamb. Okay, why? Lions are strong and prideful. Same with wolves. Hell, they both hunt in packs in a way, because that's just nature for you. And they also go rogue. Often males go in both wolves and lions when they get older. They stray away from the pack or pride and do they solo hunting. They have their female, yeah, but they generally go lone, terms lone wolf and like proud lion, they the king of the jungle, they out there by themselves, right? And with that being said, somebody who has the spirit of a wolf is typically found to be known to dabble in, say, things of an occult nature or of a very carnal nature, and they like to go off and basically do rabble rousery or be be strong and prideful and operate in the shadows or in the night and howl at the moon and all these extra stuff, right? Right. So, um, why do I bring all that up? These are people who have strayed from God. These wolves have strayed from God. The pack being the pack of the saints, right? Now, why would I say that the saints of God is like a pack of wolves? That's trippy, right? Well, I say it as this. I say it as a way to make the saints of God seem more strong and more unified. Why do I say that? Hey man, you ain't never seen no unity in the wild animal kingdom until you done look at a pack of wolves, right? They hunt together. They don't care. They make sure that everybody gets they eaten. They ain't like hyenas. Hell, they ain't even like lions. Nah, wolves. They actually share. They make sure they whole family eats. And when they bring when they family, bro. There ain't no, you feel me? There ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Right. They stay together. Now, the same could be for lions, but you know, lions wouldn't have gotten people's attention, right? Why why is that? Because the lion was already in the original gospel, right? So, when that Mandela effect happened, The purpose for it happening was to gather the collective minds and basically attention of all these wolves of God that strayed from him. Whoa, what? Yes, yeah, that's right. You a wolf? You got a wolf in your heart? I do too. I've strayed from God. Have you? I don't know. I don't know. I ain't you. You ain't me. We created by the same creator, right? But we sitting over here thinking, oh, it's the devil making this happen. Nah, man. It ain't the devil making this verse change, bro. It's God. And he changed that verse to show your little wolfy ass and my little wolfy ass that we can go back to what we're supposed to be doing, to what our original design and idea, what his idea for us is, not our ideas for ourselves. Had the lion still been in the verse, people like you and me, and I'm gonna say you and me right now because I'm gonna go with the assumption that the mighty most high God led you, somebody with a wolf in your heart, to watch this video and had compelled you to stay long enough to get to this point in the video because I've been rambling and I gotten off track in a way. But anyway, he led you with the wolf in your heart and compelled me with the wolf in my heart to speak to you, the pack, his pack, the pack of the mighty most high God. He is leading us to do his will on earth as it is in heaven, to take care of his people on earth as we would in the heavenly. We are those wolves that are meant to take care of the lambs. Me, see, I've been uh, disobedient to God in my past, and shoot, I could even say that I still am, right? In my own little ways, I still be cussing, you know, all that, blah blah blah. No, I'm trying. I can say I'm trying, at least, to get back and do what's right. I help out with the church and I make sure to be conscious about what I do for the most part because, you know, we're all humans. We're going to end up doing something dumb, but that's aside from the point. I try to stay conscious about what I do and how it affects the kingdom. What's the kingdom being? That's creation. How is it going to affect creation? What am I doing for God at that moment? Basically, is what I'm trying to say. What I try to be conscious about is what am I doing for the Most High? What is His purpose for me to do in this moment? And that's the question we gotta ask ourselves at all times, right? But before that, I went lone wolf, right? I went lone wolf. I went off and done my own bullshit, right? Got interested in occult teachings and all that, and then later on, what drew me back was coming back to the pack, which was my family, right? I had a family, the people who I grew up in the church with. They started to basically like invite me back, right? It all started with my uncle and my aunt. They brought me out to do some missions. And I thought to myself, well, you know what? I ought to go with them because they helping out homeless people. They giving out food and they giving them places to go. We're telling them where they can go for like shelter and all that. But there was also preaching the gospel to them, right? And during that time, I had been No, I haven't been led astray. I led myself astray. I went lone wolf. Okay, so when I noticed that they was preaching the gospel on top of that, I stopped and I had to say to myself, hold on now. Am I really fit to be fake and go off and preach the gospel and then try to help these people, then go off and then be on some complete bullshit, right? And still be uh like basically paying homage to the occult and all that. That's ridiculous, right? That ain't right. So slowly, I began to come back to the kingdom, right? I began to do more research upon the Bible. I've learned about the Hebrew Israelite camps and all that, etc. I found that to be real interesting. And that's how I came to the conclusion of using the name of Yah, right? Yahweh or Yahweh, right? Because those are two original Hebrew forms of saying God's name, right? I don't really like saying Elohim all too much because that implies that there's plural. See, I say the God, not the gods or the angels. I don't pay homage to angels. Angels is just like me and you, all right? Creations. We focus on the creator, bruh. Right. And the creator, now let's go all the way back to this point, had his idea and his set plan for all things, included this Mandela effect, included you watching this video, included the fact that he wanted to change from the lion to the wolf. Why from lion to the wolf? Lion of Judah? Okay, cool. But what about the hold on, let me think. What tribe? I know nobody's watching this right now. I can see because it says like something on here, 0 people watching, 0 likes, 0 everything. So, let me search something up. This will probably take me like a couple minutes. I gotta find out what tribe of Israel had wolves. I think it was the tribe of Dan or something like that. Let me see. Tribes tribe seals of Israel, right? Because the I remember Issachar, I think they had like a donkey, and then everybody knows Lion of Judah, right? Well, anyway, so Christ was that Lion of Judah, right? And then everybody wants to say that the wolf is Satan. So Satan wanted to put himself in the Bible and make himself disguised as like, oh, I'm innocent, so I'm with the lamb instead of that lion. Well, no, it's not the case. It's God Himself trying to show you with the wolf in your heart, hey, you can go back and do what's right, do what's in your nature, in my idea, what I want for the kingdom. That's basically what God's trying to tell you. He's trying to tell you that He wants you to come back and do what's right for the kingdom. True or false? If you have a wolf in your heart, is that true or false? Do you feel that? Did that resonate with you, bro? It resonated with me. It makes me think, I got a wolf in my heart. I can go back and do what's right for the Most High God. The Most High God still want me, even though I led myself astray, even though I have done foul things and uh or well done and said foul things. Yeah, you know, right? We covered in the blood of Christ, bro. So why not? Why not? We're forgiven. The wolf has been forgiven. That's why God put the wolf inside the Bible to show that even the wolf can be forgiven. even the wolf can go back and do what he was intended to do in the days of Adam, and what he was intended to do for the rest of the creation is to help those who are weaker than him. Right. That's my opinion on it. Anyway, this has been like 20 minutes. I've been rambling for a straight 20 minutes. But yeah, so that's basically my idea, y'all. God made that Mandela effect happen just to say, hey, a wolf can do right too. Why not the lion? Because everybody knew about the lion, and ain't nobody was finna go ranting and raving over some damn lion. I mean, okay, let me take a step back. Everybody has been ranting and raving about that lion before this Mandela effect happened. Everybody loved that verse. Shoot, I used to love that verse. I remember hearing that verse before when I was a little boy, you know. And then when that whole Mandela effect craze came out, I was even kind of tripping. I was like, "Whoa, hold on, bro." I mean, even though I always liked wolves more better than I like lions, and that's the main reason why it catch my attention more is because I was like, oh wait, hold on, I resonate more with a wolf. This is actually kind of cool, but this is also trippy. This goes to show that God is for really real, right? That's another big thing that brought me back. But anyway, think about it, man. That was gonna really trip people out. It was gonna get people all up in their arms everywhere. Oh, y'all was tripping. It was always been the wolf. Oh, y'all was been tripping. It was the lion, and y'all are some devils. That wolf is the devil. Or where I'm coming from, A, there's a purpose in all things, and there's a reason why that lion has changed to a wolf, and it's to bring back the lone wolves to the kingdom of God. So I've been rambling for the past 23 minutes, and I just farted. Haha. uh, Toilet humor. Just had to drop it off on that one. Uh, yeah. So if you watch this and have the patience to watch the whole thing without even skipping through, then shoot, hats off to you if I have one on. Uh, and you know, if you didn't, I don't blame you. And before I go, let's check the tribes of Israel again because you know what? I noticed that I got distracted and I got on another little tangent. But, you know, here we go. Hold on. Let's see. Because I remember seeing a tribe of Israel with a seal that had a wolf on it, right? And that's what I was supposed to be searching up before I got distracted. See, I'm not really going to do a whole lot of live streams unless uh, I got more of like a fixed mindset where I'm not going to be rambling because I'd be rambling too much. Oh, well, shoot. I guess I was tripping. There ain't no wolves in none of the tribes of Israel's seals. I was tripping, I guess. Or maybe not. What the hell? This is a trip. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Because there's one that shows a wolf, and then there's others that don't. Like, what the fuck? Damn, this shit is written in Hebrew, bro. I don't read. I can't read nothing but runes in English. I can read Elder Futhark and I can read Younger Futhark. Isn't that a trip? But that's because that's what I decided to study. Also, on top of that, it's easy for me. Like English and Scandinavian languages are really close to each other. That's just a fact because the Vikings had invaded the Vikings, being the Danes in particular, Danes and I think some Norwegians too. But anyway, it had invaded England and Scotland. Those are two major English speaking countries. And well, okay, hold on, because Scots. Well, there was also in Ireland too, and they were speaking Gaelic in Ireland. But anyway, Old Norse, old Danish, basically was was big inspiration to make modern English, and same thing with modern English. Or I mean, Old English. Old English was a major inspiration to be used to make modern Danish. Why am I talking about this, bro? I got distracted again. Oh, it's because I can't read Hebrew and I'm starting to talk about Elder and Younger Futhark and how I can read runes, but I can't read freaking Hebrew. Y'all, I'm getting distracted. This is some silly stuff. That's why I need more people watching. Wink, wink. Nah, I ain't doing this for clout. Although maybe I am subconsciously. Whoa. Nah, but I'm just trying to get across the message that, hey, perhaps there is a logical explanation, a real reason behind why the wolf was put it was put into the Bible in place of the fucking lion. Okay, so here we go, y'all. Now, I was thinking in my mind that the tribe of Benjamin, I was thinking in my mind that that was the tribe with the wolf, right? But I wasn't finna say it because I didn't want to be wrong. But I found out it's true. I'm gonna show y'all a picture that I found that confirmed it on my cell phone. Give me a second. I just had to wipe my eyeball. So look at that. That's a wolfie. And then hold on. There. Damn. There you go. It says Benjamin in uh like English letters that are meant to look like Hebrew letters. Anyway, so yeah, the wolves of Benjamin. That is a tribe of Israel, right? Okay, I don't know what's up with the tribe of Benjamin. I'm gonna start doing more research into that, y'all. So I guess I'm gonna make another live stream when I get more research into the tribe of Benjamin and I have more solid knowledge on this. But who knows? Maybe there is a shift in the guard, a shift in the watchmen from the tribe of Judah to the tribe of Benjamin in this day of age. And that's maybe why it says the wolf instead of the lion laying with the lamb in Isaiah 11 and 6. So, anybody who watches, oh, is there somebody watching? Hey, if you watching, comment something, bruh. I gotta know. I gotta know. Do this make any sense? I'm really trying to figure this out. Uh, yeah. Is it a shift in the guard from the tribe of Judah to the tribe of Benjamin? And that's why they did. Oh, the dude left! What a dickhead! I went from being like all spiritual and shit to cussing again. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna cut it here because I'm getting too silly, and it ain't about being silly. It's about being respectable. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, this has been Vince Buchanan. I'm signing out. And remember, think about it. If you have a wolf in your heart, even you can go back and do God's will. That's possibly what I think this Mandela effect got changed for. And also, maybe it might be a shift in the guard from the tribe of Judah to the tribe of Benjamin, because Benjamin, their tribe is associated with wolves. Okay, y'all. Signing out, Vince Buchanan. I be winking a lot because I have walking eyes. Yeah. I only mention that because a lot of people think, oh, when somebody be winking or like, doing that one eye symbolism, they Illuminati, blah 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 blah. Well, I can tell you for a fact, I'm just a poor motherfucker. Like I ain't no Mason or Illuminati or any of that. But I do have family members that I have found out in my family history were actually Masons. What? Okay. Okay, now I gotta show y'all something. Well, no, I got. If I were to go get it, then it's gonna take me hell long just to find it. But trust me on this, okay? I found a fucking document talking about the Hellenic Freemason order, and I was tripping, right? And then I had asked my great grandmother about it. She told me her father, being my great great grandfather, was in fact a Freemason. I said, what? Right? And then she said, yeah, he never really got too far in it though. And da da da. I was like, oh, cool, right? Whatever. Ain't nobody else in my fucking family was no Freemasons. Damn. Aside from like somebody on my sister, well, like, it's my sister. See, even if it's your half sister, it's still your sister. So I'm gonna say my sisters. Uh, my sister's family, they have like one person in their family that's a Freemason. But again, same story. They just in it just, because it's a social club outside of it being like an occult organization, right? It really is. Like that's something that people often fail to realize. Aside from it being an occult organization, like it's a social club. Right? The Freemasons, they a social club on the surface, but the deeper you go into it, then yeah, the more occult it gets. Right? That's just plain fact. Not everybody who a Freemason is actually an occultist because they think it's just a social club. And they finna say it's just a social club. If you try to tell them otherwise, then they gonna be like, "Oh nah, blood, you tripping, blah 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 blah," because they in it and they don't fucking know no better. Not to say that the people who is in it and don't know about that is stupid, because they some smart. They smart, bro. They smart, but they got themselves into some dumb shit because they just don't know no better. But it's also the will of God, because all things are through God. Remember this: God made all things. All right, Yah, He made all things. Therefore, He works through all things because He has authority and dominion over all things, both good and evil. That's why the goats are on His left hand side and the sheep are on His right hand side. Right? Who's them goats? Yeah. Even though I like goats, I do like goats. I think they're beautiful animals and they're very intelligent. But they're usually depicted and like depicted as demons and all that. So they're associated with evil. So basically, I'm gonna say the evil. And then the sheep. I like sheep too, but for some reason I like goats better. I guess it's because my beard. Go. Oh, well, and also a joke that me and my grandfather made when I was a young one. Well, but anyway, uh, yeah, goats are the evil and the sheep are the good. Sheep are on his right, goats are on his left. Why did I start talking about this now? I'm telling y'all, I be getting distracted and or going off topic and all that. I guess it's because I'm sitting here rambling, talking to a computer. I ain't really talking to nobody in a way. I'm talking to a computer, bro. That's a trip too. We talking to a computer. We be doing live streams. This is my first live stream, so I'm just kind of tripping off of this. I'm talking to a computer, bro. I ain't talking to no people. I'm talking to people who ever watch this and want to steady keep on watching my ass ramble. But aside from them people who was actually listening, who was probably fixed to end up watching this way later on, you feel me? I'm talking to the computer, bro. Damn, this shit's good. Anyway, y'all, signing out. Peace. I've been doing this shit too long.